this project. It really was a labor of love. I want to thank everybody out there for supporting the band, coming to hear the shows. I really appreciate it. We are the Bobby Deitch Band. Let me go ahead and introduce everybody. To my, I guess to the left of me on the screen is Mr. Dave Reese, bass player.
Hello.
Part-time engineer, part-time guitar player, part-time everything. To the right of me is Mr. Matt Wayne. Say hello, Matt.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, Matt is a multi-talented instrumentalist, saxophone, flute, keys, vocals, production, engineer. What else? What did I leave out? Engineer, you name it. You name it. Bottom left there, you see our drummer, Mr. Joe Mama Carpentieri.
Hey guys, what's happening?
Yeah, all right.
Right on.
Next to Joe Mama is my lovely wife, Denise Deitch. Everybody give it up for Denise.
Yeah.
Hey guys. Thank you so much.
And to Denise's right, you can see, is the lovely Natasha DeMarco.
Hello.
Natasha.
Hey. What's up? Hello.
And below you see our guitarist, Mr. Scott Reeves. Scott Reeves, give it up. All right.
What's up, y'all?
And, all right. Little laugh track for you know. So anyway, I'm really glad you guys are here, and I know that there are several questions that people out in social media land would like to know about the songs on the album. We have so many people. I mean, I counted 24 people are actually on this record, and it's just been a real huge labor of love, and I'm overwhelmed, really overwhelmed, with the way this thing turned out. Matt and I spent hours and hours, endless hours of working on this thing. Anything you'd like to add to that, Matt, about how, just a little bit about the process before we get to listening to the music itself?
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, where to start? I guess it all started with a pre-production meeting that Bobby and Denise and Dave and I all had, and where Bobby kind of laid out all of the tracks, all the ideas that he had for songs, and they were completed already. I mean, he had everything laid out really nicely, and but was really open to tweaks and changes and things like that. And then we hit the studio probably within a month of that meeting and started recording drums, and then just built everything on top. So we layered everything. But yeah, it was an amazing process.
Yeah,
so much fun.
Oh yeah, we had a blast. It was just, to line up people and to have people recording from New Orleans and from, wherever, Denver. We had people all over the country adding their 2 cents. We're going to be joined by 2 special guests, hopefully. At least one special guest that I know for sure. And he'll be in a little bit. So you all get to say hello and ask questions also. I'm not going to mention any names quite yet. But, yeah. Anybody want to add anything, a little bit of something? Joe or Tosh, Scott? I mean, Scott, you were on a whole bunch of different things doing, on Kiss Away, you played a killer guitar solo on that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And, we appreciate you and all the input that you and your dad, Kevin Reeves, you should all know, did the mastering on this album, and he did a fantastic job, just a really wonderful job. So I think without further ado, maybe we should get to the first track. It's the title track on the album. The name of the album is Work With That. And let's do a little bit of that. Enjoy.
Keep up
Don't let resistance hold you back anymore. Look to the light. There's more to life waiting for you to explore. Trust in your soul. Don't let the stress of life start bringing you down. No, just take control. Life has a way of turning itself around. It's hard to overcome your demons. You hear what I'm saying? Let's go. Hope you don't mind my intervening. So much to keep sharing love with the world. Work with what you got. You have the power to change your life. You gotta work with what you got. It's not about what you're not. Just work with what you got. Look deep inside. You got potential to be all that you can. Focus your mind. Follow your bliss and always stick to the plan. My words might sound like I'm just preaching. Go slow. Take action, not just pray it. Let's go. Hope you don't mind my overreaching. Follow the path that brings joy to your world. Work with what you got. You got the power to change your life. You gotta work with what you got. It's not about what you're not. Just work with what you got.
Yeah, man. Woo.
Yeah.
Hey, George.
Hey, Bobby. Hey, Denise.
Hey.
Hello.
What's
How
going on?
are you? Hi. Hey,
George, what's happening?
Hey, Scott. How you doing, guys?
How you
What's
doing,
happening?
George? Pleasure to
Hey.
see you.
I can't complain. Just growing old gracefully.
Hey. Alright.
Glad you made it. You know, we just listened to the first cut, the Work With What You Got. And I probably should shout out real quick. Mikey Karuba from Turquoise was the drummer on that track, as is Shira Elias singing some backup, along with Haley Jane singing some backup on that. We got some great horn players. We got Baron Raymond, Fred Maxwell, Zach Lawson. Leave anybody out, Matt?
No, that's it. Yeah.
Don't forget about Schmeens on guitar.
That's
Yeah.
right. He's playing the guitar solo on that one.
Mm-hmm.
He's really digging it, man.
Yeah, and then that main funk groove.
Yeah. He was responsible for the bulk of the guitar on that track,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
really awesome. So yeah, George, I'm so thrilled that you're here. I can't.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm upstairs in the studio working. I've been trying to put a record out too.
All right.
And, we've been working and going back and forth over what I should add background vocals to this track, and you know, and everybody's making suggestions. So I got like 17 tracks of background voices.
Jeez.
I need to choose.
Right.
Part, right? That's the,
but you know, it's fun. I'm having a good time. We were doing that Pro Tools session, a cloud session.
yeah.
Limler was at his house and Chris was at his house, and you know, I just loaded the track up into the cloud,
Oh,
and then we worked on it. You know, and we got 6 songs recorded. You know, and now we just debating on whether there's gonna be background voices or not.
You should ask Natasha to sing something on your record, man. She's got a great voice. You should
Oh yeah.
hit her
Oh,
up.
thanks.
Great.
Let me know.
Sounds killer.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
we were very, I thought on last last Tuesday, we sent the tracks off, hopefully thinking that it was going to be mixed, and turned out that the mix engineer, is like a young producer, you know.
Nice.
And he sit back and started saying, "Man, you know, we should we should double your voice first of all, and then we should we should add background parts, you know."
Why not? Yep.
I mean, something I've never ever done before in my life is double my voice. You know, I mean, I don't know if I want to hear me twice.
We do, George. We want to hear you twice, bro.
That's right.
I want to thank you again for like doing Constant Complainer with me. You know, I mean, you know, I remember when you asked me if you could play on the next record, and you know, and I said, you know, gee, you know, just to play bass, you know, because you played bass on the first album, but then, you know, when I asked you to sing, I was like, holy geez, you know, it's amazing that you just were willing to trade verses with me on that one. I mean, that was, I just so appreciate that, you know?
Yeah, I thought it went weird. I was kind of weird about, you know, what am I doing with this, you know? And, and
came out great.
It really sounds.
But you know, and you know, Nigel wanted me to do it at his house, you know, do the vocals over there. And I said, I'm not too comfortable with doing vocals in public. So I'm gonna take these tracks. I like to take these tracks home and do my vocals at home, you know.
Take your time, you know. Yeah, man. Matt, you want to play a little bit of Constant Complainer?
Got it. Here we go.
All right.
Let's listen to a little bit.
All right.
Yeah. I know this guy for a long, long time. Told him let some sunshine in. He said, ain't going out today. There's a very strong chance of rain. He said, take a good look at the state of the world. How could anybody not be mad? Got a bad case of the blues when I watch the news, and it makes me sad. He's a constant complainer, such a happy misdrainer. He's an angry campaigner, used to try to change his head, but it's just no use. He's a constant complainer, such a joy abstainer. He's a constant complainer. We're here so short a time, why give it up and waste it away?
I saw a lady friend just the other day. I asked her why she's got a long face on. She said, I got no bucks, my life just sucks. All my good days are gone. She said, I got up on the wrong side of bed this morning. Though if that was a good excuse, I tried to cheer her up, but she brought me down, so it ain't no use. She's a constant complainer, find it hard not to blame her. Seems like a no-brainer, like to turn her head around, but it ain't no use. She's a constant complainer, what a happiness drainer. She's a constant complainer, taking the joy out of life, get it back before it all fades away.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, George, you killed that, man.
Bro, that's nasty, man. That's nasty. What's up, Adam?
How you doing,
Adam.
George?
Hey, what's up, Adam?
Yo.
Hi, Mom and Dad. How's everyone going?
Hey, Adam.
What's
What's
up?
up, Adam? Man.
George, you
what's
sound
going
great on that, man. You really kicked butt on
Doesn't
that.
he?
All you guys.
Yeah, amazing bass playing and vocals.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What was that solo? Is that a guitar voice box or it's a keyboard?
That's actually me playing alto sax with like some envelope filter and distortion.
Cool.
Like sax solo. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It's hard to find. It's hard to tell when they got horn players on the sets no more. You know.
Yeah, man. Like, I remember when I played that for my wife the first time. I was like, a lot of people think that that's me playing guitar, and she was like, "You can't play guitar." I was like, "That's me though. Like, that's actually me playing." Yeah.
It's a great solo. I love it.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks. We were blown away. I remember when we were first listening to the bass track, along with everything else, we put it in the session, and I think it was Dave and Bobby and I all sitting in where Bobby's sitting right now, and we were just like, "Oh my God," it was so killer.
Yep.
Yeah, you did such a great job on that bass track, man.
Oh, thank you. It's easy, man, when the rhythm section is hitting, bro. You know, I know exactly where my part's supposed to be at. Yeah, get out the way of that bass drum and that backbeat, you know.
That's right.
I'm totally overwhelmed that you were on this track, and I can't show my appreciation enough for what you did. You know, it's just a great honor, to have you on the record.
We just gotta survive this craziness so we can get out and play some more. I've already told my people, man, you know, well, my booking agency fired everybody. So my agent, my particular agent, you know, is sitting somewhere in Chicago, twiddling his thumbs, not wondering why did I ever leave Denver?
Wow.
You know, but I told management and him, I told Phil and John a couple of days ago that I said, man, y'all just leave me home until February or March next year, because, you know, I don't know if I want to be out there at this point right now, man. This is too crazy. Right. I'm just scared, man. You know, and I'm at that age that, you know, it's that I should definitely be worried about, you know, just catching anything.
Yep, us too.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Well, it's very wise.
Never hurts.
We should all listen to that.
Yeah.
So Adam, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. Doing great. It's
yeah.
I'm missing you. You should be here.
Crying out loud.
I'll skateboard over there.
Oh, yeah.
So you in Colorado or you in upstate New York?
I'm in Denver. Yeah, you know, we were in Europe with Lettuce, and then we had to rush home. We had to buy new flights to get home because that every country was getting shut down, and they were about to close all the airports, and you know, so I made it home just in time and got to my house, and I've been here for, I don't know, how long did I get home, Mom? When was that?
More than a month.
In March. You came home in March.
Right.
Came home in March. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been in lockdown for I think 11 weeks now, I believe.
Yeah.
I played my last gig at that Monday night at the Leap, and then, you know, I got home and locked the door.
Right. That's it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It feels good though, right, George, to be home for a little bit?
Oh man, you know what? Up here is making it happen. You know.
Nice.
You know.
So
we did a thing with my granddaughter and her husband. We took a kind of a take on 2 meter tracks. And did a thing called Clap Your Hands or Wash Your Hands.
Oh, I saw that.
From the idea of Clap Your Hand thing.
I saw that. That's cool.
And my daughter got some guy, and we got a bunch of friends that washed their hands. And got me and my dog, me Denise and my little Vicky in the sink in the kitchen.
You know, a lot of people don't realize though, that the reason that this band got together was because of you, Adam, and you know, you're the one that really said, you know, you've been writing songs for so many years, you should really put a band together and get out there and start playing, you know. So, you know, I owe you a lot for like even suggesting that this happened, you know. So, you know, I want to say thank you publicly. A lot of people don't realize that you were really the inspiration behind putting this whole thing together.
Right on. You know, you're an amazing songwriter. You're an incredible musician. You play 45 different instruments, and so does Mom. And you guys are tried and true professionals. You've been playing for years. It's not like a hobby to you guys. It was a life. It was your entire income for 20, 30 years of your life. You know,
True.
before you were teaching, for any of that, you guys were musicians that played gigs every night of the week, you know, and then, you know, you became teachers because the nightclubs were too crazy for you and you want to raise a kid. I get it. But it was time to get back to work, and it was time to get back to playing. And, you know, luckily these guys, Dave and everybody, and, you know, Scott and Tasha and everybody, you know, all y'all really came through in the clutch and brought so much vibe and funk to the situation that I am, you know, just so blown away by all this happening. And then George, you joining in and being a part of this thing, it just like I can cry right now. It's just so beautiful.
Really is.
I'm very pleased that I got asked to do it, and you know, and when I've listened to the you know, the parts of the project that I've gotten, I mean, I'm you know, it's some great playing going on there. Everybody came to play, and they did, you know, and that was real killing, you know.
Yeah,
That's
these
great.
are like the best players in the New York area. I mean, when I asked Adam, like, who should we get on drums? Immediately he went to Joe Mama. You know?
Yeah.
Very, very grateful for that, man. Very, very
Thank you,
fortunate
Adam.
to be.
Joe, you know, over the years, every time I come home for the holidays, I'm peeking my head in that window in that club, and I'm checking you out, and I'm always like, who is that? Oh, that must be Joe. You've been holding down Nyack, Rockland County with that groove for so many years.
Trying to, bro.
And, yeah, man. And like, this is going to get reviews in Modern Drummer. People are going to start to know that you are one of the funkiest cats, you know, to come out of that area. You know what I mean? And like, you know,
I appreciate it, man. I learn from the greats. Learn from the greats like you, bro. You know.
I learned from this man, George, right here, and his boy Ziggy. You just got to carry it on. You just got to keep, you know, and getting to hang out, and getting to know you as a person is like, you know, great, and you know, and like it kind of reminds me, you know, it's like, you know, I used to listen to Zigaboo all the time, the meters, and now it's like we talk, you know. It's like he's the nicest dude ever, you know. He's just like,
love him.
He is.
It's just cool to like, you know, be around and be friends with people that inspire you. You know, I love it. And like,
so Bobby.
Yeah.
So you're not playing drums on these tracks?
No, I'm playing drums on a bunch of them. I'm playing drums on Constant Complainer.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm playing drums on. Let's see, All That Matters to Me. What else? Love Is Just a Kiss Away. I have to send you the whole album, George, so you can hear it.
Yes, yeah, that'll be cool. I'm ready.
Yeah,
you know, I'm ready. I'm ready to get fired up again. You know?
Yeah, we got to work on the next single with George.
That's right.
yeah, I'm glad that you sing. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off.
I was gonna say, what was it like for you, like you as a little kid, and me in the Blue Room next door, writing a lot of the tunes that are on this. Some of the tunes that are on this album are from that era, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, my whole, you know, goal now, you know, I've been writing a lot. I wrote the last couple Lettuce records, and you know, a lot of it, and I'm trying to like, you know, write as much as I can just to be like you. You know what I mean? I'm like, that was my goal, because you know, I've seen you take musical ideas and a melody and a thing and some chords and turn it into songs all the time growing up. You know, so that was, you know, that's my inspiration, and it all comes from the early days of watching you in that studio all day long, recording every instrument on a reel-to-reel TAC that's still in your basement. You know, so I that was the biggest influence for me. There it is. There's the TAC.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There it
okay.
is, right. Bouncing the tracks.
As a full tracker.
Yep.
What's that, George?
4-track.
As a full tracker.
Yeah.
Track. Yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those. Used to record the 3 tracks and then bounce it down to 1,
Yeah.
and then start recording again.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Bouncing those tracks.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Adam, I'd have to say you did pretty well for yourself. You know.
Yeah.
It's just the beginning.
That's right.
I got a lot to do, and you too, Mom. You know, watching you play drums all the time. Like, you were the drummer, and you know, Dad was always playing keys and guitar. Even though I knew he was amazing.
We worked together, yeah.
Watching you play drums and sing at the same time, you know, and just that's an amazing thing, you know. It's just like,
Yeah, that's the only thing that I haven't done yet, Adam, is to play with Mom, you know.
You got to.
That's right. You got a little.
We gotta
Next
hook up.
time,
You know,
George.
every time she's been around and she's playing, I'm always stuck somewhere else. And I get that she's already done. You know, I say, oh, wait a minute, this ain't right.
Yeah, she's got that groove,
Right.
man. She lays it down straight up, man. Like you'll see.
The heavy pocket.
Heavy pocket.
Pocket for days. Pocket for days. The Deitch fam.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. So you want to try another tune? Want to play something else? A little bit of something?
Go ahead.
What do you have in mind?
How about why don't we feature Tosh on this one? Why don't we play a little bit of "Who Loves Me"?
Yeah.
All right.
This has Scott on guitar also.
Yeah.
Yes.
Scott.
And your buddy Joe McCarroll on bass.
Oh, that's right. We got Joe McCarroll on bass on this one too.
Oh, heck yeah.
Looking at the daisy from the earth, let me see what love is really worth. Try to tear the petals from your heart. Dig beneath the flower to the root. Don't you know my love is absolute? I can't stand the pain when we're apart. One day you're cold, next day you're hot. I gotta put you on the spot. I need to know just where we stand. One day you're here, next day you're there. You keep your love buried somewhere and hide your heart beneath the sand.
Hey. All right. That
That's
came out
nice.
so
Yeah,
nice.
Tosh.
Yeah, let's.
Hey.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, Tosh. Let's also give credit to Shira, who sang that middle part, that middle section. That I thought she did an amazing job. But
Killing. Yeah, I love it.
Shira Elias from Turquoise. Yeah.
Right. That's right. Thank
Not
you,
to
Bobby.
mention-
Joe Mama on the drums.
Joe Mama.
Thank
Lest
you.
we
Thank
not
you.
forget.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Joe Mama, but Nigel Hall too.
That's right.
Played
Yep.
all the keys on that. And when he sent like 6 tracks. It was just layers of keyboards, strings, Rhodes. Incredible. Like,
That's how he does it.
so transformed everything.
Yeah.
Transformed everything. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really did an amazing job of, all the synth stuff he did, just really great. A lot of the of you that are out there watching this, I'm sure you're going to have some questions, and, we'll get to all that stuff, and we're happy to answer anything that you want to know about the production or, anything about the performances on the record. We're more than happy to answer anything you got.
Matt Wayne with the production tips. I want some of those.
Hey.
With that, man, Matt's got that, all those podcasts he was going on, right?
Just listening to, not going on yet, but yeah, trying to glean any information I can at any point in time.
Yeah, you do.
So guys, I'm gonna need to get back to work.
Right.
I want to say I love you guys, Denise, Bobby, Adam, and you are the gentlemen. I suppose we have met somewhere at some point. But pleasure to get to see you guys, and wonderful to hearing your performances on this project. And nice singing, young lady. Very nice singing.
Oh, thank you so much.
Very nice. Yeah, I
You
like
too.
that.
Yeah,
And so everybody stay healthy and take care. Love you, Denise.
Love you, George.
Thank
I
you.
thought my Denise was gonna pop in and say hello, but I guess she got tied up. I just texted her. She said some friends came over. I did a wedding, which I guess is a curbside wedding the other day with my little baby bass. I went over and sang "Just Kiss My Baby" for their wedding anniversary.
Oh, that's cool.
So she said that those people came to her house a few minutes ago and just dropped off some tip money for me.
All right.
Right on.
So I'm gonna get my tip money, but I'm gonna do this first. I gotta decipher this these background voices. So like Nigel with his layers of keyboard, I got layers of vocals.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Go through. So you guys be safe, and I love you all, and see you all next time. All right.
You too, George.
See you,
Thank you.
George.
Oh.
Good man.
Bye, George.
Stay
Mwah.
safe.
Thanks for the invite, Bobby.
Okay, man.
All right.
We'll talk soon.
Great.
Yeah.
Me, Joe, and Matt opened up with our band, Mr. Breakdown, opened up for George Porter and the Run Partners.
Yeah.
And I remember backstage before his show, he was practicing the whole time. He was just back there by himself. Everyone else was running around, kind of fooling around. He was just there. He was singing. He was going through parts. He was reminding dudes of what was about to happen. And that was a big influence. That was pretty early in our career that we got to open for him. And for me, at least, that was pretty cool to see that he, after already being, so far into his amazing career, that he was still putting that kind of dedication in on the road at just some random club. We were at Mexicali Live in New Jersey, and he was giving it more than 100%. So beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun gig. I remember that gig vividly.
Me too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing. It's pretty heavy for us, to be opening for George Porter. It was
Yeah.
It was a milestone in a lot of ways. Like, meant a lot. It really did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more opening while we're at it. We did get to open for Adam with Sam K.
Okay.
Hudson House.
Wow.
We didn't know you
Hudson
got
House.
that, but that goes even
At
further.
the Hudson House.
Wow.
Man, I
Must
miss
have
that
been
place.
a night before Thanksgiving or something.
Upstairs, the Hudson House.
It's always popping. Always popping. Yeah. What year did you do that demo of "He Loves Me" when my friend Jack rapped on it?
Oh, that was great.
Long time.
Had to be
89, 90 or something like.
Yeah, right in the 90s. I think it was like mid 90s, maybe.
Mid 90s. Okay.
Yeah, the woman that originally sang the demo, I think she was in the Broadway show Color Purple, and she's
Right.
original. You know, and then we had Jack do a little rap section in the middle.
Yeah, my friend is like Mr. Underground Rap, Mr. Cool Rap. You know, he'd never done like a pop song. You know, and like he did all right. He did pretty good at it. You know.
I thought he did a decent job. Baby duck.
You remember it. You remember it.
I remember. So I think we should play Adam, you play drums on It's You. And we recorded your drums at Colorado Sound. Yeah. And Nigel's playing bass on this one. So maybe we'll give a little listen to that. Matt, you want to cue that up a little bit?
You got it. Here we go.
Thank you, brother.
Nobody can do it like you do. Oh no, it's you, it's you, it's you, it's you, it's you. Nobody can do it like you do. Oh no, every person alive can do it better. Going out of my mind, what do I have to do? It's you, it's you, it's you, it's you, it's you. Nobody could do it like you do. Oh no, oh no. It's you, it's you, it's you, it's you, it's you. Nobody could do it like you do. Oh no. Start to feel there's no one to believe in, but just a moment with you and I get carried away. Believe in me when I say it's you. You're the only girl who makes me high. It's you. Loving you until the day I die. There's no doubt in my own mind that you're the only one for me. It's you. Gotta be the luckiest man alive. It's you. Love you always, girl, and that's no lie.
Who's the horn section on that?
Matt, you can tell. It's good.
Yeah, so that's Fred Maxwell on trumpet,
Woo!
Baron Raymond on tenor sax, myself on alto sax, and Zach Lazone on trombone.
Trombone, yeah.
Zach Lazone? I don't know
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, excellent player.
Zach's a great player that I met gigging around. He lives in the Albany area, and he is killing. He is a really great player.
All right.
So shout out to Zach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, amazing intonation on the record. Nailed it.
Yeah.
Very key.
The the horns sound great. The background vocals are amazing on that. You know.
Yeah, Tosh, there's one thing where you do at the end where you go, "Oh no!" You know, it's really great.
Oh no. Oh yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Very pleased with.
That one.
Nigel's bassing on that, right? Nigel's playing bass?
Yeah.
Wow.
You guys are pocketed on that, Adam. You and Nigel right there.
Nice.
He's got the Jamerson style. You could tell the tracks he plays on.
Yeah, that kind of like he really went for the tone on that too. The
James Jamerson thing, you know, a little sponge in the bass.
Can't go wrong.
Sponge in the bass, right?
Bass.
We should
And
shout
Adam,
out.
am I right? He's playing upside down, right? He just plays.
I think he does.
He's lefty, yeah.
He plays the other way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plays righty bass is lefty. Yeah.
Just like
Wow.
Jamerson on that, you know, it's great. Just great.
Just so everyone knows out there, when I record for my dad, it's not really a free do as you want. He actually coaches me through every fill, every where to crash, where to do the thing, because he's a drummer and he knows how it's supposed to go. So I did my best to I'm sure
I know.
you told me how to do that.
Feel like
I
it's
wish you guys were at that session. It was really quite humorous. Two of them working together.
Oh man, I bet.
Let me tell you.
good like that.
Like that. Yeah. No, it was fun. You know, I just want to help your vision, come to life. I knew it was a Motown thing, and you grew up listening to 50s music and 60s music, and I heard it secondhand, so you understand that idiom better than I do. The Shirelles and the Sharifs and the Sharifs.
Well, thank you, Adam, for being on that track and just for being the inspiration behind this entire project.
It's an honor to be a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So we want to do one more listen, and what do you think? Maybe a little bit of Love Attack?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. We should also shout out Joel Newton on guitar on It's You, and also Love Attack couldn't be here today.
Yeah,
That's right.
We miss you, man. We miss you.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, actually, the trumpet solo on Love Attack is Eric Benny Bloom from a band called Lettuce.
He's like bigger than Lettuce. He's like, he's like his own universe.
That's true.
Yeah.
We're just a small part of his universe. He's a comedian. He's a chef. He's a wine enthusiast.
Yep.
The Bloomiverse.
The Bloomiverse.
I like that.
I wish he had a 24-hour TV, channel where you could see him doing different things. I'd watch it all day. I'd be like,
Right.
He cracks me up. It's like every word.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, I know. It's like.
Get the laugh track.
Get the laugh track. Right.
But he knows how to make his solos funny too, like good but have humor. So let's listen to this tune.
Yeah. Good, Matt.
All right, here we go.
Daytime turns to darkness. Oh, there's nighttime in my soul. Electricity flows through me. I feel it take control. Something crazy seems to draw you close to me. There's no defying gravity. Now I feel so compelled to love you. Gotta wrap myself around you, 'cause I've gone beyond the point of no return. I'm having a love attack, taking control of me, and I can't hold back. Baby, I'm burning for you, can't you see? I'm in ecstasy, and I'm having a love attack. Girl, there's nothing I wouldn't do, and that's a fact. I'll always be there for you, don't think twice, 'cause it feels so nice when you're having a love attack. You want to go out dancing? Let's take it nice and slow. The movement of your body, girl, intoxicates my soul. And I'm all caught up here in this fantasy. Let's show our feelings physically. Now it's time to break down our defenses. Let me fill up all your senses as my loving lifts you up and takes you away. I'm having a love attack, taking control of me, and I can't hold back. Baby, I'm burning for you, can't you see? I'm in ecstasy, and I'm having a love attack. Girl, there's nothing I wouldn't do, and that's a fact. I'll always be there for you, don't think twice,
You know, a big shout out to Deke Strauss, who's on percussion on that one.
Deke.
Phenomenal job. And I'd be remiss to say that, you know, to leave out Eddie Bashai, who played keys on It's You. You know, so he did a phenomenal job on organ on that one too. So let's not forget those two guys. You know, we appreciate you.
One thing I'd like to say, I personally love Bobby's vocal on that, and I think to me that one, it sounds very robust, but it also sounds very relaxed. Like it's like you're in the prime of your life singing very casually, you know, on some rooftop or something. But
live in the
beautiful.
Cabana, you know, it's like you know, it's like a you know, a club, like an old club in like Cuba.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
You know?
That's how I felt when I heard it. I'm like, man, I need to be in Cuba right now.
He just gave
Adam dancing makes me think we should do a music video where we just get all sorts of untrained people to Latin dance to this song. There's a bunch of untrained players playing Latin. We put it all together.
This is not your first foray to the
Yes.
islands, Dad. You had a song when I was growing up called "Joyful Time," which was also.
They know.
We played that
Love that
once or
song.
twice, I think,
I
live.
remember that song.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. So, yeah. You know what? We can't quite leave yet without playing a little bit of the duet that me and Denise sang together.
Oh yeah.
It was really written as an homage, I should say, to Philip Bailey and Maurice White and Earth, Wind and Fire. Just that groove, you know, that kind of like the beginning. I imagined, you know, like kind of Maurice and Philip kind of walking down the stage as the intro starts, you know, snapping their fingers, walking down towards the stage, you know, as you hear it, you know, and you know, if any of those guys ever get to hear this, I just would love, you know, I would love to hear what you think, because I really wanted to pay a huge homage to that band. You know, they're one of my music gods, and I don't know where I'd be without them. So if we could just play just a little bit of All That Matters with me and Nisi, I would really appreciate that a lot. Thank you, Matt.
Here we go.
Always seem to feel this way whenever I leave you. Being apart for just a moment leaves an empty space inside. How I wish that I could have you near whenever I need you. But when I try to set my mind to working hard, your thoughts fill my head and takes control of my soul. And loving you is all that I see. You're all that matters to me. I need. You're all that matters to me. Oh, you're all I need. You're all that matters to me. Oh, you're all I need. Oh, I like to leave my work behind, to lay right down beside you. But when the day is through, it's just a matter of time that I'll be coming through your door. Every time that I make love to you, it feels just like the first time. But this working day keeps dragging on and on. I got to get home back to your loving arms, 'cause holding you makes me feel so free. You're all that matters to me, it's true. You're mine through right and through wrong. Through whatever might come along, you'll be mine forever. Feel with your heart the love that flows endlessly. When it passes right on through me, I'm in ecstasy. thoughts fill my head and takes control of my soul. And loving you is all that I see. You're all that matters to me. I need. You're all that matters to me. Oh, you're all I need. You're all that matters. You're all that matters to me. Oh, you're all, yeah, I need. You're all that matters to me. Oh, you're all, yeah, I need.
Scott Reeves.
Killing.
That track is just so completely killing, man. It's killer.
For real.
What year was that written, Dad?
Felt so good.
God, mid-'80s.
Mid-'80s. Okay.
You know, we did a couple of different versions of that. I think
Obviously.
this really is what I heard in my head. I think you actually, Adam, I think you actually rearranged it a little bit.
I definitely did. You only had the all I need
Right.
at the end of the song. That was all. And I was like, but I like that part. Why is it just at the fade out?
Right.
So why can't we put that as like the chorus?
Yes.
You know?
Great move. Great move. Yeah. Also, we can't leave out the bass player who was not only on this track, but was on Tasha's song, He Loves Me, my good buddy, my brother in life, music in life, Mr. Joe McCarrow. Joe, we love you. Yeah. Amazing on that.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, Joe. Killing it. As always. Feeling every note as he does. You know?
Joe Mama, that's you on drums, right?
That's me.
That's your pops on drums.
Pops. I
That's killing.
all apart now, man. Yeah, you sound great on that, Dad.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Yeah. So there you go, everybody. I just want to say thank you guys for giving up your time to do this. Your time for and your love and for being on this project and this journey. And let's all be safe and be well. Thank you to Denise, my wife, my lovely wife. We love you for everything you do, the inspiration behind so many of these songs. You know, the titles, you've given me the titles. Work With What You Got was yours, you know, and, you know, I just love all of you so much. You know, I don't know what to say. Matt, the countless amount of hours we spent, you know, recording, mixing, all of that kind of stuff. It's unbelievable.
Such a pleasure.
You and I, you know, planning this whole thing out, working on live shows together, you know, putting this all together. You know, I don't know if I could do it without you, you know. And, you know, Tosh, obviously, you sound amazing.
Thanks, man.
Proud of
this
it.
whole album sounds incredible. The whole thing. I love every track. Seriously. And thank you so much. I meant to say before. I tried to. Thank you for featuring me, man. That takes a lot of love and trust, and I really appreciate that so much.
Well, you know, you've earned it. You know.
Thanks, man.
More than earned.
And thank you, Matt, for the countless hours. That's no joke.
Hey, it was an unbelievable opportunity for me, and I'm just so thankful to be a part of it in this capacity and any capacity, really. But you know, it's unbelievable. I'm very thankful. Thank you, Bobby.
And Dave Reese, all the hard work you put in, man. Like since the beginning, you've been like getting this thing rolling and pulling it together and pulling the show. So kudos to you, man. Like,
yeah, Dave.
Hell yeah.
You're a leader, man. You're a leader.
Like absolutely.
You're the
100%.
captain of the ship, buddy. You're the captain of the ship. That's right.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Spock.
One thing I'd like to say that was really impressive to me is that Bobby comes in with totally finished songs. Like Matt was saying before, by the time we hear it, it's fully demoed to the point where it's like every single hit, every drum hit, every harmony is exactly as he hears it in his head. But on this album especially, it seemed like he was so happy that he had a band that's a real band. So when people had good ideas, he wanted to feature that idea, and he wanted to trust that letting it go in that direction could lead to an even better result than the final results he had. So that takes a lot. I know that's hard for me when I'm a songwriter to let go of my initial vision. So I appreciate that. And I think the record, it sounds like that. And you hear a lot of Matt Wayne and a lot of, obviously they're all Bobby's songs, so you hear a lot of him, but you get to hear everyone shine in their own special way, which is very cool.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, when you work with musicians as talented as you guys are, You know, it's why not empower what you can add to it and what you can bring to it. You know, I'd be a fool not to, you know, I mean.
Right. They bring it to the next level and the next level and the next level, it seemed.
And
that's the hope, right, of us humans getting together.
And, you know, Earth, Wind, and Fire is the same way. You know, that Maurice was definitely the leader, but, you know, he had his Philip and he had Ralph and he had his people there, and, you know, and it became a family and made a lot of great records. So I feel like you guys are kind of starting your own Earth, Wind, and Fire there.
Sounds great. Sounds great.
And for us, it's Earth, Wind, and Fiber.
Oh my God!
Ba-dum-bum.
Now you got to get your gold lame jumpsuits now.
Oh yeah,
nice, you know, shiny outfits.
And Scott, let's not forget, we started out with snacks, right? We had to have
snacks.
Right, snacks, yeah.
Snacks all day.
Snacks all day. You cannot forget
That's what
snacks.
got Screeves hooked. Snack.
Hey, I could eat, man, and Denise brings all them snacks. It's just I gotta go to town.
My mom is the snack queen. She definitely knows how to whip up something and cook amazingly. I made her chicken the other day. It came out great.
You made a chicken last night. It was a 2-hour deal.
Yeah.
It came out beautiful.
Look beautiful.
FaceTime on that.
Well, thanks everybody.
Thank you guys.
Thanks guys.
Hopefully we get to do another one, and let's just keep it going, and everybody be safe and well, and I love you all so much.
Love you too, man.
Guys, man.
Stay well.
Guys.
See you guys.
Peace.
Good.
Love y'all, fam.
Okay.
Screeves.
Scott, we miss you, Scott.
I miss
Come
y'all
back,
so
come
much. I know. I got to get back to New York as soon as all
Yes,
this
you
COVID
do.
junk blows
Yes,
over,
you do.
man.
Play some gigs, Scott. Let's do it.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, man.
This COVID's keeping me from getting back to the fam. I don't like it.
We're together right now, you know?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
That's
No matter
right.
what.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Love
All
you.
right, guys. Be
Good.
good.
Peace.
Talk to you soon.
Be well, everybody.
Anyone reach out to me. If anyone that wants to do some work, holler at me.
Hey,
Uh,
I think we
Hey,
all
where's
say
my
yes
album,
to that.
Adam? I'm waiting for my album, you know.
I know I got to work on your album. That'll be done by June 10th.
You guys should get Scott Reeves on that album.
We're gonna release it on your birthday. That's the new. I have a month to get it.
All right,
done.
June 10th, baby.
We
Scott,
all
do
need
you
to
know
be
about
on
that
the
Denise
what's
solo
up?
album.
Okay, yes.
Did you guys hear
I
this?
didn't know, but now I know
Photo,
now.
Socially
I'm gonna
distanced
email
with
you all
Screeves on it.
2 tracks right now.
Please.
I got 3 tracks. They're amazing. I need 2 more.
I need all of it. All
Whatever
of it.
is
All of y'all.
incredible. I can't wait to hear that.
I know, me neither.
Me neither. I've been waiting a long time there.
I'm excited.
I'm getting old, Adam.
It's all right. George Porter wants to hire you for the gig. He hasn't even heard you play yet.
Oh, God. I got to work on that New Orleans beat. I'm not good at it.
You do it naturally, Ma. You got it.
No, I don't. I got to work on it.
Tell her, Adam.
Well, you know, Ma, you taught me that mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. Mama's little baby loves shortening. So that's New Orleans in a nutshell. If you could sing that song and then have that drop 4 at the end, that's the entire essence of New Orleans.
Oh, all right.
It's good to know.
That simplified it.
That's why I understand the music. That's my connection, because you used to sing that to me all the time. I have no idea. Why'd you sing that to me all the time? You just knew it? You just a fun
I just
song.
made it up.
You made it up?
Well, the song, I didn't make the song up. I just changed the rhythm.
Oh, okay. Remix.
It doesn't really go like that. You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
How cool are you, Denise? How cool are you?
Oh,
For
God,
real.
that's hilarious.
Your
She
parenting
syncopates her child melodies.
That's so
Beautiful.
cool.
Yeah. And it worked.
Wow.
All right, I gotta work on that beat later.
Yeah, I think you should. I'm going to leave everybody with this last phrase. Everybody that's out there, it's not about what you're not, just work with what you get.
What you got?
Yes, sir.
Hey.
That's right.
Said.
Hey.
Love you guys.
Love you too.
Love you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Be well.
Much love to all y'all.
Peace.